Welcome back to my channel, guys. So in today's video I'll be showing you guys how to avoid spikes while catching some candlesticks and leaving the market with some good profits. Now, the strategies that I post on here are strategies that will help you make quick money off the market, but might not be sustainable because indicators are not going to always give you 100% watch. Of course, even price action trading will not give you 100%. Sometimes even professional traders do lose money. So how much more if you're using just indicators? That's why I like to urge you guys to learn to analyze the market without these indicators, so that you only use indicators to confirm what you've seen. The more confirmations you have, your more chances of winning, of course. Now, this strategy is very effective. It's very effective, excuse me. This strategy is very effective and has been well back tested. It has worked so far so good for me on the boom 1000 market, and also worked on the crash 1000 market. So I urge you guys to also back test it. Make sure you grasp how it works. Make sure you are conversant with how it works before you test it on your, before you try it out on your live account. If you are new to this channel, do well to subscribe, turn on your notification bell, because I'm going to always give you well back-tested strategies that will help you make quick money off the market. And if you're an old subscriber, you agree with me that most of our strategies has given a lot of people a lot of money. So do well to drop a good review. Also, you could join, if you are not in the free Telegram group already, click on the description box, click the link on the description box of this video and join in, so that you can have access to more information that would help your trading journey. Now, I don't want this video to be very long. I don't want it to be long and boring, so I'm just going to go straight to the point. I'm going to explain how it works, and I'm going to explain how the strategy works, and I'll also give you guys the parameters to use for this strategy. Now, we are using two really powerful indicators. One of them is the RSI, which is the relative strength index indicator. Relative strength index indicator is an oscillator indicator, and if you are familiar with my channel, you would already know what oscillators do for you. And if you are new, of course, I'll explain again. Indicators like oscillator indicators will give you an indication that the market has come to the end of its trend, right? Oscillators give you areas on your chart where there is likely to be change in momentum, which means if price was pushing upwards for a long time, the indicator will point, when it comes to a certain place, indicator will let you know that at this point there is likely to be a change in this trend. All right, so that is where you take advantage and make an entry and go in the next direction that the market would be going. All right, so we are going to be using that with some really tight parameters that are going to bust your heads, guys. Trust me, you guys are going to be happy using this strategy. So make sure you watch this video to the end. Make sure you watch to the end. Make sure you follow instructions. Make sure you understand everything that I'll be explaining in this video and apply it faithfully. Don't try to cut corners, guys. Make sure you apply it faithfully and you'll be fine. You'll be making a lot of money from this market. Now, use that money and pay for mentorship, guys. Let somebody teach you how to actually do it without these indicators. It's just an advice. Now, the next indicator that we are going to be using is the MFI indicator, all right, money flow index. Now, this other indicator is not an oscillator. It shows you the volumes of the market. It's actually under volumes, right? Now, if you know what volumes mean, you would understand the need to use an indicator like this with the parameters I'm going to be sharing with you guys in this video. All right, so basically volumes is just a measure of how much a given financial asset has been traded over a period of time. Okay, now that gives you a signal that a particular direction buyers or sellers have been in this particular direction for a while, and the volume has been high, meaning that price is likely to continue in that direction. All right, when the volume declines, it means that price is likely to change direction, basically. All right, so these are powerful tools that will help you make good trading decisions. Now, before I share these tools, let me quickly show you guys how it works. Now, on the RSI level 90 and on the RSI level 10 are the areas where you will be waiting to take your trades in. All right, in your RSI level 90 and your RSI level 10, these are areas where you must wait patiently for price to come to before you take an entry or before you make an entry. So how do you know price has come to these areas? Okay, how do you know price has come to these areas? You will use your money flow index indicator to identify when price has come to that region. So the blue line on my chart is my money flow indicator. All right, when it comes to level 90, just like what happened here, it shows that price has come to the area. Now, level 90 of my relative strength index is the area where there is likely to be selling pressure. All right, remember I said oscillators will help you tell you when there is going to be selling pressure in the market. Now, when the MFI indicator comes to that region, all right, and then the volumes starts declining, right? The MFI starts declining. It shows that the volumes are now pushing downwards, right? Now, if it declines, if it pushes downwards, and then, of course, if it goes in that direction, right? If it starts pushing downwards and goes in that direction, and then the volume is high, let's say the MFI, the indicator on the blue line, of course, in the indicator window, once it moves with some level of speed, you will see it yourself. You see how it spikes like the boom and crash market, like the boom and crash candlesticks, right? See as it moves really fast. That means that there is high volume towards that direction, and that means that you are doing the right thing by selling at that level. So the blue line must have to come to the level 90 of your RSI indicator and then start showing selling signals from that region. All right, that is the same thing that will happen. Let's go to crash market. Let me explain how it works for the crash market first before I go into showing you guys the indicator parameters. So basically, you can see the blue line, on the other hand, has to come to the level 10 of your RSI indicator. Now, this is when you are trading the crash market. What I explained earlier is for when you are trading the boom market. Now, remember, I've only tried this on the boom 1000 and on the crash 1000 markets, and they have worked for me perfectly. It doesn't mean that there have not been losses, okay? It doesn't mean that you are going to experience all wins throughout and not have any loss, okay? I've actually recently had a drawdown on a certain account I was trading for somebody, and the person was just, well, let me not go into details, but these things are possible. Losses are inevitable in trading, okay? Losses are inevitable in trading. So there's no way you would trade and be winning all through, okay? But this strategy will help you minimize your losses, and if you have drawdowns, you have confidence that once your strategy works, you have confidence that you're going to build back your profit or your account, okay? So when the blue line, the MFI, has come to this region, that is when you realize that is when the market has told you that price has come to a level where there is likely, this is an RSI, this is the oscillator level where there is likely to be buying pressure in the market. All right, where there is likely to be buying pressure in the market. So it means coming to that region means price is likely to go back up from there. Price is likely to change direction from there. And of course, the MFI has to give you high volumes moving in that direction, and then you see that there is going to be an upward movement from there. You can see how far up that had gone, okay? You can see how far up that had. imagine somebody who takes a buy position at this region. Okay, taking a buy position at that region would mean you will be in massive profits up to this region. Okay, you'll be massive profits up to this region. So that is how effective this strategy is. You just have to be able to follow it religiously and make sure that you understand how it works. Okay, it is not so difficult. It is very effective. It is very effective, very powerful. So you just have to follow it and be able to make tangible profits for yourself. All right. So with backtest, you see that this keeps happening the way I just explained it. All right, it just keeps happening the way I explained it. You can see it keeps going just the way I explained it. Just the way I explained it. Just the way I explained it. So guys, maximize this strategy. Take advantage of this strategy and make tangible profits for yourself. Use it to flex this Christmas. Use it to pay for mentorship also. Use it to develop yourself. Is very important. Now, let me go straight to showing you the indicator parameters before I continue with giving you more confirmations. Please stay close. Do not stop this video halfway. Watch it till the end because I'll be sharing value till the end of this video. Now, all of these are confirmations for you to be able to make good profits from the market, but it's not enough, guys. It's not enough. It's something you must also be able to understand or be able to do by yourself actually before you can actually have more confidence trading using these strategies. But first, let me give you guys the parameters. For relative strength index, we'll be using period 14 applied to low. Levels should be 10 and 90. You can see I'm using the black color for my style, and I'm using the level pixel number 2, pixel 2, yeah. And then you click down when you're done with that. Now, if you're using the dark, if your chart is the dark background, all right, if your chart is the dark background theme, then please use colors that will pop on your chart, on your screen when it comes to styling the levels. Okay, use color that will pop on your screen. You can see that my background is white, so I'm using black, and it's very obvious on my screen. So click done when you're done with that. And when you come to this other place for the styling here, please ensure that you use the same color as the background of your chart, right? The same color as the background of your chart. Click down when you're done with that, and you will have your RSI levels 90 and 10 on your chart. And then the next indicator, the money flow index, period of 14, volumes should be thick. Levels are not needed, so you don't need to put anything there. And then for visualization, of course, all time frames. And the styling, you can see I'm using a color that will be visible on my chart. All right, I'm using a color that will be visible on my chart, pixel number 2, and I'll click done. So make sure you use a color that will be visible on your chart. If you're using the dark themed background, make sure that you're using bright colors that will pop on your screen. If you're using the white background like myself, make sure you're using a dark color that will pop on your screen. Click done, and you would have had your setup ready just like mine. Okay, just like mine. Now, if you notice that this indicator has been so far so good, very powerful, I'm still showing you areas where the indicator just keeps showing you the direction of the market, and then you see how the market has been respecting just that. Okay, you can see how the market has been respecting just that direction. Like I said, this is not always going to give you winning trades every single time. All right, it's not going to always give you winning trades every single time. I've had a drawdown myself. Nobody is above it. But the truth is, if you know what you're doing, it can never harm you. It can never harm your account. Drawdowns will come, but it can never harm you unless you just don't have trust in your strategy, unless you don't just have confidence in yourself and your strategy. and you can build confidence by knowing for yourself what the market will do without these indicators. All right, so I urge you guys to join our mentorship program. It teaches you not just the strategy to trade, it teaches confidence, guys. Once you are certain that your strategy is solid, once you see by yourself with your own eyes that this strategy has always given you winning trades, 10 out of 12 trades are winning trades, 7 out of 10 trades are winning trades almost all the time, you will realize that you have a working strategy, and then you'll be able to have the psychology that we have. All right, so we don't just teach you to be able to analyze the market, we also teach you confidence. We also teach you how to be able to manage your emotions while you're trading. It's very important because trading is psychological. Wow, look at this move, guys. Look at this move. This is crazy. Just look at this, guys. Just look at this move. This is crazy, man. This is crazy. This is massive. Imagine how much one would have made from this move. All right, now let me explain something quickly here. If this indicator-based strategy must really give you what you want, yeah, I need you to be able to go to a higher time frame and see that price has come to a key support region when you are buying the crash market. Just like what we have here, you can see that price had come to an area of the chart where there is always, you can see there's always reversal around that area. There's always, price is always reversing around that region. Price is always reversing around that region. You can see for yourself, price is always moving back up around that region. That means there's always a tendency of this thing repeating itself, yeah. Right? If you have been trading for a long time, you notice that this thing is the pattern. If you follow the algorithm very well, you will see that the pattern usually repeats itself again and again. So you have to be able to identify that area. Wow, you see, this is the line I placed earlier, and it's still giving that same thing that I just explained. Still giving that same thing. All right, so price is always, look at that, guys. I tell my students and they laugh when I say it. Tell them I see the market in HD. I see the market in HD. And I can teach you to do that yourself. My strategy is very simple to replicate. It's very simple to understand. You can see that. So if you're able to identify, wow. If you're able to identify this without the indicators, then the indicators will be able to do well for you. You'll be able to take full advantage of these indicators, guys. Trust me. Now, the same for the boom market, the boom 1000 market. Okay, you always have to go to a higher time frame and see that price has come to a region where there is always going to be reversals. You're looking at resistance regions for the boom market since you want to be selling. All right, you're looking at resistance regions for the bull market since you want to be selling. Okay, I can't really show you this particular one on this chart, but I believe it will be clearer on the computer. I didn't use my computer to make this video to be clearer. All right, so you have to always, of course, right, see it there, right there. So you always have to be able to identify that price has come to a region like this where there is going to be reversals on your own. Okay, it's just that simple. And then follow what the indicators are saying, and you will do very well for yourself, guys. I will be waiting for your feedbacks. Make sure you practice this and understand it very well before you apply it to your live account. And also drop good reviews, of course. Drop good reviews on the comment section. I'll be dropping my WhatsApp number in the description box of this video, so you can reach out if you want to be a part of our VIP group where we make profits every single day like it's nothing. All right, we make profits every single day like it's nothing. And guess what? It's very affordable. It's very affordable. I'm making sure it's affordable so that every single person who is interested can be able to participate. All right.